Hi there, welcome back to Torment, Tides of Numenera. And we're going to go to Caravanserai right now. Why? Because we want to help loss of self. We need to go to Government Square, where we might find out something about her records. And then mayhap, we may go to the Fifth Eye. To even find out more about that woman who is following her. Let's see, let's find out. We have tricked that guy once already, and we still have the badge where we can easily find out more with the help of the clerk. Council clerk, so let's try that again. Been waiting for 12 hours. Well, the clerk notes your approach as an Anine would note the return of a particularly ravenous bloodfly. An annoyance to be addressed and driven off lest matters grow worse. What is it this time? Like to talk about paperwork again. Faint sigh is the only acknowledgement you receive. Yeah, we have much to find out. Do you have any records about someone named Matkina first? I've seen her name, he mutters, in far too many requisitions for discretionary funds. Confident but deliberate speed, he reviews a series of documents which seem to confirm his initial expression. She does not appear as a citizen, nor in any census. Indeed, she is mentioned nowhere but on ledgers and requisitions. Fully 3 of his eyes give you a significant look. Needless to say, these are transactions whose nature is not specified. Yeah, Matkina. Why did we ask about Matkina? Matkina is a cast off like we are. She's called the White Death, and we want to find her too. And also, do you have any records on a woman named Loss of Self? Now let's go to that. Loss of Self? One eye glances to see if you're joking. I recall no such name. He snaps his fingers and a sort of living codex appears. Each of its pages covered in intricately patterned fur. Caressing its spine, he turns to a page, nods sharply, then returns codex to his portal. As I knew, the census holds no such name. Perhaps that is merely an alias, with the eagerness of one who would prove his system cannot be thwarted, he adds. We'll need another way to find her records. Scan thoughts, of course, it's an alias. Who would take a name like that? What about a missing person report for someone who looks like Loss of Self? I can describe her to you. Clerk listens to your description, then gives a decisive nod, muttering something about checking the onomasticon. He snaps his fingers and a heavy lead-bound tome appears from nowhere. He turns to a page, nods again, snaps again, and takes hold of a vellum scroll. As he unrolls it, an involuntary cry escapes from his lips. Impossible! You can see that the scroll is badly damaged by patches of grey-green mold. Voice quivering with panic, he says, these records are stored in a sealed chamber, housed in niches carved from solid salt. Shakes his head. There's little left. If this is your woman, I can tell you only that she was born in the city, and that her family was searching for her. You and your request are forgotten, as he begins systematically checking every other scroll in the vault, one snap at a time. None of the others appear damaged, though there seem endlessly many to examine. What are you exactly doing with all these papers? Clerk shakes his head at your ignorance. I am taking them from where they were to where they must be by bending the space between, and as they pass across my lectern, I assure that they are properly be prepared to the body politic. I serve as a heart, kidney, and nervous system all in one. Snaps his fingers, opening a portal and flicking a scroll through it. Before I undertook this role, the council employed layers and layers of logothets, scriveners, registrars, and couriers, each corruptible, vulnerable, insular. The Merovira's tendrils. grew through the cracks in that teetering edifice, stares at you with two bright eyes. But now there's only myself. Had I not come to this office, I wonder who would rule the city? Scan thoughts not that the Memovera has not tried, but even she cannot corrupt the incorruptible. Or the Memovera, so. Who is the Memovera? The clerk scowls without looking up. Some builders raise monuments of marble, others tear the monuments down, cook the marble to lime, mix the lime into concrete and use the concrete to make hardened bunkers. Shakes his head. Organizations can be made the same way, and people. The Memovera has demolished many things, and from the rubble has built an impenetrable organization of hardened souls. You would be wise to keep your distance. An eye glances your way, but you don't look wise. Alright, thank you and farewell. The clock gives no acknowledgement that you heard and merely continues with his work. And I think we'll go back to the fifth eye. Just because, yeah, we want to help loss of self, but the fifth eye is the restaurant or the bar where she met that strange woman that's inside of her. And we want to know what we can do about this strange woman. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Allow me.
I love the tables. They are made of clocks, of mirrors, of mirror clocks. And the eyes here, looking at us from different angles in different shapes.
Ready.
Let's go there to the fifth eye. Hargo, the fence. An intoxicated woman there. The mural above the door depicts 5 people, their positioning suggesting trust and camaraderie.
Of course.
Aha, so was it founded by 5 people? I really love that background screen. Who is there and what is that? That's strange burning lamps. The fifth eye. Look at this. There's a ghostly woman.
Trust and honesty are our bonds.
Oh yes, let's talk to that ghostly one though. You draw closer, but the wispy form of the woman in the booth does not clarify. You can hardly discern the details of her ghostly face, and you hear a chorus of whispering female voices that swarm around her like chance moths. We'll study the face. You peer more closely at her, and she takes no notice of you. Her features are those of a teenage woman, leaving childhood behind. Listen to the whispers. They brush against your mind just below the level of conscious thought. You hear them, but not with your ears. You can only make out snatches of the whispers in your mind. You killed me, created me, never wanted to die. Let's listen again. Unmade me, only wanted peace. Your fault I live. Who are you? She has been ignoring you, but without a transitional state, her face is suddenly and furiously focused on yours. Another flicker and her hands wrap around your throat. Ghosts are not, her fingers are very real, and they are choking the life from you. Oh my god, we'll try to escape. Someone can do that for us. What? Getting to 70%, getting to 90% with Tybear. Save us, Tybear. It's for our life. You manage to wrest her fingers from your throat and you hurl her away. You come up in a crouch, ready for another attack, but she's looking away from you as if nothing had happened. Whoa, a dangerous ghost. Now that's strange. That's a change. Maybe we should just talk to the other guys here, or girls, or Maybe we can find out more about the woman from the other inhabitants of this gloomy bar. Let's talk to this one. Isg. The most distinguishing feature of this tall, vaguely awkward man is the yellow shirt he wears. He seems desperate to fade back into the scenery. When he sees you notice him, gives you a faint, uncomfortable grin. Something about him seems off, as if he were a flicker in the air or strangely two-dimensional. He does not seem to emit a sense of presence at all. Ah, who are you? Erin, called Isg. He almost whispers, I am not here. Can you tell me anything more? No, this is like a dream to me. Can you tell me anything about the people here, if they don't see really you? Shakes his head as if terrified to meet your gaze. What can you tell me about this place? Nothing. Why can't I sense you? Skist, he mutters. Oh my god. The yellow shirt fades away, and then the skin, muscle, and bone. What remains is a vaguely humanoid shimmer. I am Isg, Erin, a trans-dimensional projection from a distant past. This is a because form. This is not the truth of me, trapped in this body, but I am not this. What is an abacus? A ghost. Trans-dimensional, it feeds. I only watch and learn. And where are you from? Distant paths, past epochs long ago, tuning through time to see future overshot. It shrugs vaguely. Maybe next visit. Where are you from again? From the distant past? Yeah. Can you affect this reality? Only words. The ghostly hands pass through you. Nothing touches, only ideas, no physical energy conveyed. But words are powerful. How did you get to this place in particular, though? When casting through time, so light, drawn to civilized thought, admiring psychics. We can learn more psychics here. About more psychics here. Farewell. So this was Isg. Now there's... Oh, this is a crazy bar. A really crazy bar. Your eyes cannot focus on this person, whether male or female you cannot say, but it hums with a force that both attracts and repels you. You feel a sense of amusement as its regard settles upon you. You speak with O, it says. You have tasted the truth in the form of machine, lubricant. You have contemplated the totality of human existence. Speak quickly and true. The world slows around you. The being has no mind to speak of. Where there should be thoughts, you instead sense only a deep, endless hole threatening to swallow your own mind. And who are you, dangerous? IMO. You might call me an ultra-terrestrial, though I am far more. I am from beyond space, behind time, above your comprehension. Your mind has chosen this form for me, and I am content to exist in this structure. But know that I exist also outside of your subjective experience. Some might describe me as a superpositional extraction of fundamental, universal laws made tangible. It gestures languidly, and you understand perfectly. I am a word made flesh, a letter at least, a concept covered in false skin, infinitely malleable, essentially unknowable. What does it mean to be a word or a letter? I was, am, will be. I see into the infinite past, into the illimitable future. When the cosmos erupted into a sea of light, I saw it. When the mechanism winds to a sad and creaking end, I will weep. At the moment the great wings of death enclose creation. I am the last vestige of dust, frozen, forever perfected. All right. And what are you doing here? Word O. Perfection. I am here to see the final attempt at entry by the adversaries. I am here to offer a vision to Leto. All right. You said you had come to offer a vision to Leto? She is prescient. She is the mother of empires. The adversary's presence has polluted her vision, and she has strayed from the page. I am here to reunite her with the truth. I do not intervene, but this story was true, and so it is true, and so this is not an intervention. The vision will come when you have left the city. All right. And where did you come from? Word. You will not understand. Let me show you. Its eyes wide and expanding to fill the room. Your vision, your consciousness, and you tumble into a starry immensity. Swirls of nebulae twist and knot, and in the hearts of these stellar clusters roar hungry vortices. You tumble helplessly into a myriad of them, once torn apart and reformed in an instant, a being of pure light and will. You find yourself standing in the fifth eye again. Your nose is running and tears streak your cheeks. You wipe them away numbly, and you realize your hand is streaked with blood. Oh my god, we took 1 damage to the health pool and gained 1 intellect. Maximum intellect pool is now 13. Too much information, too much knowledge. Had I shown you more, the energies that bind you together would have failed. Who? Did you say that was the final attempt at entry by the adversaries? Yes, the adversaries thought to peel through realities to devour this world. As they have others, they have never lost. This world is their first taste of defeat. Within themselves, the eaten cores of their victims begin to stir. The adversaries will cease to exist in any meaningful form within a millennium if they are stopped here. This is an inflection point. If the warriors here succeed, the adversaries do not rise again for an eon. So it is written. Aha, but if we are watching... Farewell. A moment. None here will know of our conversation. None will know its nature. None see me, nor will they recognize any sign of me. Even in this remarkable place they cannot know. But I give you a gift, Cast-off, and God, and woman, for yours is a true story. It is welcomed into the world. It was born from desire and will end in... But no, I do not tell you your future. Light envelops you, and when you open your eyes, O is gone. And we've gained 4 health pool. Wow, 22. Nice. It's similar to... yeah, to losing that to the Dendrau Her, right? Wow, let's return to this strange bar with its crazy guests. Then in the next episode, and then we'll ask... What are the origins of this? And there's still 7 people left. So thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out. See you in the next episode, guys.